Students from the Potomac School, Mount Vernon, and Maret meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard. Thank you so much for joining us on It's Academic, now in our 61st season. Thanks to title sponsor David M. Rubenstein, encouraging you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference. And a special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Maret Corporation, solving problems for a safer world. Okay, it's time to meet Team 1 from the Potomac School in McLean, Virginia. Hey, Ben, tell us a little about yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Ben. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank our coach, Mr. Tkach, for all of his dedication and support.
Awesome, great to have you. Ainsley, how are you? Tell us what you're up to.
Hi, I'm Ainsley. I'm a 17-year-old senior from Potomac, and I'd like to thank our friends and family for cheering us on today.
Beautiful. And Hadley, what are you doing in your life?
Hi, I'm Hadley. I'm an 18-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank the Potomac administration for supporting us.
Beautiful. So we're going to begin this opening round. Questions are worth 20 points, nothing off for a wrong answer. Whew. Here's your first question. He's a dear son. Study this lovely sentiment and see if you can find, hidden within it, what crime that involves the malicious setting of fires.
Do you guys think it's arson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Final answer, arson?
You got it. Stingy, religious, adventurous. A person who is parsimonious can best be described by which of these adjectives?
Conferring stingy.
That would be my guess.
Final answer, stingy.
Yeah, stingy is the right answer. 54, blank or fight. Blank acres and a mule. Put what same number in the blanks and you'll have slogans associated in U.S. history with an Oregon border dispute and the Reconstruction era.
Do you think it's 40?
Yes.
40 is right. Mace to Murphy. This volume of an old encyclopedia would have an entry on what legendary magician who was part of King Arthur's court.
Do you think it's Merlin?
Yes.
Merlin it is. The public must and will be served. This motto was written by what English Quaker who laid out the city of Philadelphia while colonizing the state named for him?
Do you think it's William Penn?
Yes.
Final answer, William Penn.
William Penn is right. Nice job, Potomac School, 200 points. Time to meet the team from Mount Vernon High School in Fairfax County. And first we say hello to Aiden. What's going on? Tell us what you're up to these days.
Hey guys, I'm Aiden Connors. I'm a senior, class of 2022 at Mount Vernon High School. I'm also president of the Model United Nations Club at Mount Vernon, so I'm very proud of that, and I'm very proud to be captain of the Quiz Bowl team.
Beautiful. We're very happy to have you here. Lorenzo, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo Valerio. I'm a sophomore, class of 2024, and I play viola in the Mount Vernon Chamber Orchestra.
Lovely. And Wilman, good to see you. What are you up to these days?
Hi, I'm Wilman. I'm a sophomore, class of 2024, just like Lorenzo, and I swim, and I'm really excited to be here.
Great. Well, we're really happy you guys are here. So let's get to this first round. Here's the first clue. Mount Vernon. Hidden in this statement is the name of what beautiful woman whose abduction by Paris supposedly started the Trojan War? Answer?
Ophelia?
That's Helen. Here's your next clue. Martial, jovial, mercurial. Of these three words with mythological roots, which one means fickle or changeable?
I would say martial.
The answer is mercurial. Next question. Blank cities of Sibylla, blank hills of Rome. To complete these phrases, please fill in the blanks with what same number? The answer in 3, 2, 1 is, that's 7. Here's your next question. Due to Eakins. This volume of an old encyclopedia would have an entry on what Roman goddess of the hunt associated with the Greek Artemis?
Diane?
I'm sorry?
Diane?
I need the judges to tell me yes or no on that.
Yes, that's good.
Wonderful. Yes, it is. We'll take that. Diana. An unconditional right to say what one pleases about public affairs. This excerpt from a Supreme Court opinion refers to what number amendment of the Constitution?
First.
Yes, it is the First Amendment. Nice, Mount Vernon. You've got 140 points. Time to meet the gentleman from the Maret School in Washington, D.C. Hey, Riley, tell us a little about yourself.
Hi there, my name's Riley Heron. I'm a senior at Maret, and I'd like to thank our head of school, Ms. Talbot, our upper school head of school, Mr. Jahad, who's here with us today, and the rest of the Maret administration for supporting our team.
Great. Wonderful to have you. Ishan, how are you today? Tell us what you're into these days.
I'm great, thank you. I'm from Maret. I'm a high school senior, and I just want to thank our two coaches, Dr. Forsyth and Dr. White, who have helped us along the way, especially during a bit of a hectic start to the new school year. So thank you.
Of course. And Shreyas, good to see you. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Shreyas. I'm a junior at Maret, and I'd like to thank Arjun, who is our alternate, who joined recently and has been a great help.
Wonderful, guys. Well, let's do this, huh? Here is your first clue. Traffic at noon. You can avoid traffic if you find in this phrase what common animal considered sacred by ancient Egyptians.
Conferring.
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah. Final answer, cat.
Yes, it is cat. Contempt, suspicion, respect. A person who is venerable should be treated with which of these?
Conferring.
Respect.
Respect, yeah. Final answer, respect.
Respect it is. Blank cod, blank may. Fill in the blanks here with what same word to name the bodies of land that jut into the ocean from Massachusetts and New Jersey.
Conferring, cape.
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 Cape, final answer.
That's it. Ham to him. You'd check this volume of an old encyclopedia to read up on what Greek messenger god?
Conferring.
Hermes. Hermes.
Final answer, Hermes.
It is Hermes, yeah. I am easily satisfied with the very best. This was the view of what man who was Britain's World War II Prime Minister?
Conferring, Churchill. Churchill, final answer.
Yes, it is Churchill. Well done, Maret. You've got 200 points. Stay with us because the picture perfect round is next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Time for the picture perfect round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points up or down, 10 points off if you don't answer at all. Let's begin with the Potomac School. Here's the first question. This example of the mineral nepheline was found buried near what volcano that destroyed Pompeii centuries ago?
Do you think it's Vesuvius?
Yes, Vesuvius.
Final answer, Vesuvius.
You've got it. It is Vesuvius. Patrick J. Hurley, who had a distinguished diplomatic career, was our first envoy to what Pacific Island nation whose capital is Wellington?
Do you think it's New Zealand? Final answer, New Zealand.
New Zealand it is. Solve for X.
Do you think it's 10?
Yes.
Final answer, 10.
It is 10. Good job. Kurt Vonnegut's novel Slaughterhouse-Five includes references to what Dostoevsky book about the siblings Dmitri, Ivan, and Alyosha?
Conferring, it's the brothers Karamov or something like that. Does that ring a bell for you guys?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I'm not sure
So
on the
you're-
pronunciation, but that's probably the closest we'll get.
Do you want to say it one more time for me?
The brothers Karamov?
Ainsley, that is so close, but you're just a syllable off. It's the brothers Karamazov. Good job, though. 240 points. Okay, Mount Vernon, picture perfect time. Here's the first clue. This is the badge of Britain's Army Air Corps. Unlike the pilots of the Royal Air Force, these pilots fly what sort of aircraft, such as the Apache or Black Hawk?
Helicopters.
Yeah, you've got it. Helicopters is right. This is the Halfpenny Bridge, which crosses the Liffey River in what capital city of Ireland?
Dublin.
Yeah, it's Dublin. Good. Which of these figures has the least value?
4
Confer.
to the power of -2.
Yes, that's right. 4 to the power of -2. These brightly colored flowers grow near the home of what 19th century American author who wrote Leaves of Grass?
Hemingway.
Answer? Nah, it's Walt Whitman. Nice job, though. Mount Vernon, 180 points. Picture perfect round, Maret. First question. This Hungarian postage stamp honors Olympic weightlifting, one of the 10 sports included in what major Olympic event?
Conferring decathlon. Decathlon's my answer.
Yeah, decathlon it is. This statue with its gilded background greets visitors to the Royal Palace in what capital city of Thailand?
Conferring
Bangkok.
Bangkok. Yeah, Bangkok my answer.
Yes, it is Bangkok. Assuming that x does not equal -1, what is the value of this expression?
Conferring one. One final answer.
Good job, it's 1. Seen here with his baby son, this is what American author of A Farewell to Arms?
Conferring. Do you guys know?
Idea.
Pass.
Pass.
That was Ernest Hemingway. Really nice job, Maret. You've got 250 points. Well, it's tough to have It's Academic without the coaches, so we're going to meet them next.
Hello, I'm David Rubenstein. Did you know Edgar Allan Poe was expelled from West Point for appearing at parade ground naked? Well, not entirely naked. He was wearing white gloves. But unfortunately, the U.S. Army is not noted for its sense of humor. However, Poe's fellow cadets liked him and had even raised money so he could publish a book of poems. In the end, writing turned out to be a better career choice. I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
How about we meet the coach of this fine team over at the Potomac School? Ben, who is he?
Here with me today is our wonderful coach and advisor, Mr. Tkach.
Hey, Mr. Tkach, good to see you. Tell us about your team.
Hi, yeah, we're really happy to be here for our second season. Obviously very early in the school year this time, but all these 3 students were involved last year, so we're pretty confident in their preparedness, so hope for the best.
Yeah, and they're nice too. Thanks so much for being with us. And now we go into the packet round. In this round, questions are worth 20 points. Nothing off for a wrong answer, but a 25-point bonus if you get them all right. First question for the Potomac School. The Wonders of the Invisible World was a 1693 study about women in Salem, Massachusetts, who were said to be what creatures with supernatural powers?
Do you think it's witches?
Yes, witches.
Final answer, witches.
Yep, it's witches. One of the most desolate areas in Iran is called the Dasht-e-Kavir Desert, whose name refers to what substance whose chemical formula is NaCl.
Do you think it's salt?
Yes, I do.
Table salt? Oh, final answer?
Yeah.
Table salt.
It is salt. Here is your science question. Albedo, ecliptic lunation. Which of these terms refers to the measure of light reflected by an object in space?
Conferring albedo.
Sure.
Final answer.
Oh.
Okay, final answer,
Acceleration
albedo.
fiction.
You're right, it is albedo. British author Charlotte Bronte was one of the women who campaigned against slavery and for what other cause with which Susan B. Anthony is primarily associated?
Suffrage.
Final answer.
Women's suffrage.
You've got it again. Shakespeare's characters Goneril and Regan never worried about Father's Day gifts, as they were the ungrateful daughters of what tragic king?
Do you think it's King Lear?
Yes, I do.
Final answer, King Lear.
Poor King Lear. Here is your math question. Solve for x, giving your answer as a positive integer.
Do you think it's 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Final answer, 5.
5 it is. The last U.S. president to be born in a log cabin was what 20th chief executive elected in 1880 and assassinated the following year?
Do you think it's
Think
Garfield? Final answer, Garfield.
It's Garfield, which means you've scored a 25-point bonus, Potomac School. Good job. You ended this round with 405 points. Let's meet the coach from Mount Vernon High School. Aiden, who is he?
Hey, our coach is Mr. Pepple. We are very happy to have him. We also like to pay tribute to our other coaches, Ms. Gamati, Mr. Pauly, and our principal, Mrs. Rogers. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Mr. Pepple, I guess you like working with these guys.
Oh, they're awesome. And we have some youth with the 2 sophomores, so building for growth for future years.
That's great. They're a good group of kids. Thank you very much for being here. And now to the team, Mount Vernon. Time for the packet round. Here's your first question. 2 moons named Hydra and Nix orbit what former planet whose small size caused it to be demoted to a planetoid?
Pluto.
Yeah, it's Pluto. Good. You can credit Secretary of State Seward with getting a real bargain for purchasing what large cold region from Russia for 2 cents an acre in 1867?
Alaska.
It is Alaska. Nice. Here's your science question. Palladium, curium, seaborgium. Named after an asteroid rather than a scientist, which of these elements is used to purify hydrogen gas?
Palladium.
Answer? Yeah, palladium is it. The Library of Congress has the code George Washington used in communicating with what French nobleman who aided the U.S. in the Revolutionary War?
The Marquis de Lafayette.
Yes, it is. All's Well That Ends Well is a Shakespeare play, but Tolstoy once planned to borrow that title for what lengthy book he wrote about Napoleon's invasion to Russia?
War and Peace.
War and Peace is right. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as a positive integer.
1.
1 it is. The Credit Mobilier scandal made headlines during the administration of what 18th president who had earned credit as a Civil War general?
Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, it's Ulysses S. Grant. Way to go, Mount Vernon. You've got that 25-point bonus with a score of 345 points. How about we meet the team behind the Maret School team? Riley, who's with you?
Today we are joined by our 2 coaches, Dr. White and Dr. Forsyth, our alternate Arjun, and our head of upper school, Mr. Tejada.
All right, well, let's start with the head of the upper school, Mr. Tejada. Tell us about these guys.
Sure. Well, we are incredibly proud of this team, both of the coaches and the students who are here. They are obviously intelligent, incredible citizens of the school, and really proud of what they are. The fact that they are really showcasing all of that they can do here on this show.
Yeah, well, we like having them. Dr. White, anything you want to add to that?
Yes, we're very proud of them for working so hard to get the team together in such short notice, and thank Arjun especially for agreeing to join as our alternate literally at the last moment. And Hillary, I have a fun fact for you.
Yeah.
Riley, Ishan, and Shreyas are all twins.
Wait, what?
They're not twins of each other, but they all have twin brothers or sisters. The whole team are twins.
Oh my gosh, fraternal or identical or a mix?
They can just tell.
I think we're all fraternal.
That's very cool. That is a fun fact. Dr. Forsyth, tell us something about these guys we don't know.
Well, they are amazing. They've worked really hard to school started 2 weeks ago, and I'm just so impressed by their commitment and the effort that they've put in to get us here.
Well, you can see it. It's quite visible. And speaking of which, Arjun, you're a part of this team. Why don't you tell us something about yourself?
So I'm Arjun. I'm a senior at Maret. And yeah, I'm really happy to be here. I didn't have a huge amount of notice to join the team, but it's really nice to be here and I'm glad to be participating.
Arjun, we're really happy to have you here. And we're also so happy that you're here, Dr. Forsyth, Dr. White, and Mr. Tejada. Thank you so much. And now we begin the packet round for the Maret School. Gentlemen, devices that create an electronic field when attached to surfboards can drive away what fish, such as the hammerhead or great white?
Conferring shark.
Shark.
Shark, final answer.
Yeah, it's sharks. In 1785, Jean-Pierre Blanchard and John Jeffreys made the first trip across the English Channel in a balloon filled with what lightest gas?
Conferring.
Helium.
Helium, final answer.
No, it's hydrogen. Here is your science question. Marsh gas, methyl orange, gestalt. Which of these consists mostly of methane and is produced by the action of bacteria on dead vegetation?
Conferring.
Is it methyl orange because it's methane? So
We'll go with that. Final answer, methyl orange.
That's marsh gas. Here's the next question, guys. The ancient Greek city of Thebes was burned to the ground and its citizens enslaved when they rebelled against what Macedonian conqueror called the Great?
Conferring.
is this Alexander the Great? Or?
That's the only the Great I know. So we'll go with it. Alexander the Great, final answer.
Very good. It is. Nice job, Alexander. Jim Hawkins and Long John Silver are just two of the adventurers who set out for what island that titles a novel by Robert Louis Stevenson?
Conferring. Do you guys know the answer?
Treasure Island?
You'll know it when I say it. Treasure Island. Here's your math question. Solve for X.
Oh, I think X is 6. Does that sound right,
Yep.
guys? All right, 6 final answer.
Yeah, nicely done. It is 6. Though Alaska became a U.S. territory in the 19th century, its star wasn't added to the U.S. flag until 1959, when what 5-star general was our 34th president?
Conferring. Does Eisenhower sound right?
I think that's right.
Eisenhower, final answer.
Yeah, it's Eisenhower. Nicely done. And, you know, sometimes on Zoom, I don't hear so well, so I missed Ishan's answer of Treasure Island. Obviously, you're getting credit for that, which brings you to a score of 350 points. Nicely done, guys. The exciting lightning round is next. Keep it here.
I'm David Rubenstein, and I believe giving back is something we all can do. Students are getting involved in their communities in many important ways. I've asked them to share with us how they're making a difference.
My name is Laya Rizik. I started my nonprofit baking business, Just Sweets, after the 2020 Beirut explosion. When I saw the images on TV, I had to do something for my parents' hometown. We raised about $2,000 restoring houses and for the cystic fibrosis research. Even in Ocean Way, we can make a difference.
Like these students, you too can help improve the lives of so many people by volunteering in your town and community. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
Hey, it's time for the lightning round. In this round, you've got 45 seconds to answer as many as 10 questions. They're worth 20 points up or down, nothing off if you don't answer. Let's begin with the Potomac School. See if you can identify the following animals, all of whom have 4-letter names. That's names with just 4 letters. In 3, 2, 1. This animal is named Bambi in a classic children's story.
Deer.
Yes, this animal menaced Little Red Riding Hood.
Wolf.
Yes, this red animal titles a short story by Steinbeck.
Pass.
Pony. This animal is featured in the constellation Ursa Major.
Bear.
Yes, this animal is the West Point mascot.
Pass.
Mule. Members of Navy Special Forces are named for this aquatic seal. Yes. In the title of an Ibsen play, you'll find this wild fowl.
Pass.
Duck. This graceful bird was once an ugly duckling in a fairy tale. Oh, yeah, Mark Twain wrote a story about this jumping amphibian. Yeah, Ben, it's frog. Well done. The Potomac School, 525 points. Time for the lightning round, Mount Vernon. All answers are animals or birds with 5-letter names. That's 5-letter names in 3, 2, 1. The mythical centaurs were half man and half this animal.
Horse.
Yes, Bactrian and dromedary are 2 varieties of this desert animal.
Pass.
Camel. Eucalyptus leaves are the main diet of these Australian marsupials.
Koala.
Yeah, this is the smallest mammal.
Pass.
Shrew. The American buffalo is more properly given this name.
Bison.
Yeah, a football referee is sometimes called this striped African animal.
Zebra.
Yes, this large jungle animal nicknamed French Prime Minister Georges Clemenceau. And the answer is tiger. Mount Vernon, you did a really nice job. 425 points. Maret, it is your turn to play the lightning round. So let's do it, huh? All your answers must be animals whose names are 6 letters long. In 3, 2, 1. This animal is the symbol of the Democratic Party.
Donkey.
Yes, this flat-tailed rodent is noted for building dams.
Beaver.
Beaver.
Yes, a carpenter and this aquatic animal title a Lewis Carroll poem.
Pass.
Walrus. This animal goes pop in an old children's song.
Weasel.
Yes, this animal nicknames the state of Wisconsin.
Badger.
Yes, this bird can imitate human speech.
Parrot.
Yes, this type of dog named Charles Darwin's ship.
Beagle.
Yes, this bird is the mascot of the Air Force Academy.
Eagle.
No, falcon. Ben Franklin wanted this edible
Turkey.
bird to be our... Yes, this bird names... Oh, and you would have gotten this one. This bird names Baltimore's MLB team, and the answer is...
Orioles.
Orioles. Sorry, though, you didn't get credit for that. Very well done, Maret. 470 points. And we've got the winners next.
I'm David Rubenstein. From the Kennedy Center and the National Archives to the Lincoln Memorial and the Washington Monument, I've been pleased to support many important organizations and historic sites linked to American history, art, culture, education, and more. I believe giving back to our country isn't just an idea, it's an action, a patriotic action that involves all of us. And it begins with education and learning about our nation's past so that we, the people, can make a more perfect union for the future. We can do it together. Please read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.
The scores are now official. We begin with Mount Vernon High School from Fairfax County. Aiden Lorenzo Willman, 425 points. From the Maret School here in Washington, D.C., Shreyas, Ishan, and Riley, 470 points. And coming back for a playoff game, the Potomac School in McLean, Virginia. Ben, Hadley, and Ainsley, nice job, 525 points. Great having you all here today, and next time we meet, it will be Falls Church, Langley, and La Plata. I'm Hillary Howard. Have a great week. See you next time. Bye.
I'm David Rubenstein, reminding you to read, learn, get involved, and make a difference.